Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the last 2 weeks of July 15th through the 31st. As you know, there may be some parts of this reading that will not resonate with you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards. I have already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. So we've got the King of Swords in the past position, the Ace of Pentacles in the negative obstacle position. In the present position, there's the Eight of Swords, and of course the Queen of Cups in the future outcome position. So this is a little bit of a read, just overlooking this reading. I see that there is a little bit of anxiety that you are maybe inflicting on yourself. There's a little bit of self-criticism that I think is unnecessary. Definitely, there are also positive, wonderful things. For example, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, very kind of emotional fulfillment. There's definitely happiness in this reading. There's definitely good promising things. Nine of Pentacles is very good money-wise, but in the past we've got the King of Swords, and this is someone who is direct. They usually have their opinion and they're not afraid to say it. They use their sword for communication. They can be, not as compassionate, maybe not as warm, I should say. Maybe not as, at times very warm, but they are someone that have accomplished things because, this person is sitting on the throne. And the Wheel of Fortune is also known as the Wheel of Karma card. It's, optimistic, it's fortunate, it suggests that the wheel turns and rewards come flying, but it represents generosity. It could also represent taking risks because rewards are not guaranteed, and sometimes even the person that is being read about has a little bit of bad karma. In the past position, to me, it suggests that you are a disciplined person, because the King of Swords, he's very, very, he knows exactly what to do. He's extremely kind of calculating. He really thinks through different options and projects and whatnot. The combination here suggests that you maybe at some point have been an authority figure on something. Maybe there's something in the past that you did really, really well, and people noticed it about you, and maybe you even benefited from that. In the negative position, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a very incredibly positive card. It basically says that something is coming your way, like abundance. There's this little gate into a whole new world that is amazing. And the Eight of Cups in this position, this is definitely a bit of worrisome kind of energy. This is not a happy card. For starters, this is, at nighttime, so the moon is out. Moon usually symbolizes secrets, information that you are not aware of. And this particular card is a card of self-discovery. It's a card that suggests you still have, more places to go and more problems to solve and grow as a person. In the negative position, to me, it suggests that you are attached to things, because Pentacles is, usually about money or rewards. It's about generosity. And in this, in the obstacle position, the generosity or the money is basically kind of against you, meaning that you are, not going, you're too attached to things, which keeps you blind to other opportunities, to other things that you need to focus on. Maybe money is affecting your relationship. Maybe you're making more than your significant other, and but there's definitely some kind of money issues that are happening. And coupled, I feel, with the Eight of Swords, it's like you lost faith in people. Maybe someone claimed money from you, and you lost faith in the person as a result of that. But this is definitely related to a money issue, and kind of not feeling a little bit abandoned in a way. In the present position, we've got Eight of Swords, which suggests you are not very nice to yourself when maybe you've made a mistake in the past, and you are kind of criticizing yourself for the mistake. Every sword represents hurtful word, so it's like, cutting a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and sort of kind of maybe feeling trapped, because maybe there is a little bit of a well, I mean, there's self-denial as well, because this person has their eyes, covered. It's a card, however, the swords cards are about air element, so I don't expect that this feeling is going to last very long, maybe a few days. But this reading is for the second 2 weeks, the second part of July, 2 weeks, the end weeks in July. So maybe probably towards the end of July, you will feel anxiety about money. The Knight of Pentacles is an amazing card as far as abundance. I think that you have you're being influenced here by someone who is probably single, and someone who has a very nice lifestyle. You're definitely being influenced by their vibrations. And in the future outcome, there's the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. So that suggests to me you're going to have an emotional fulfillment. This may be a person who plays a role in bringing you into a partnership or some kind of a union. But definitely overall, this is a very positive reading. I don't see terrible, things that are standing out to me. You are a little bit maybe attached, a little bit materialistic there, and you do feel a little bit of maybe resentment because of a situation with someone that may have left or kind of gone away, and maybe didn't communicate with you clearly. The Eight of Swords is also a card of confusion. So, to me, this is not like Nine of Swords where you can't sleep. You're so, just beset by this worry that you're experiencing. Eight of Swords is very manageable. This is not a such a super strong card. For example, the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, and it is much stronger than the Eight of Swords. So there's going to be a normal amount of anxiety, but I don't see anything that is too terribly bad. So let's see what the energy oracle has for us. I've already meditated and shuffled and pulled 2 energy oracle cards, and the first one says action, and the second one says Angel of Balance. So clearly the divine is reminding you to make sure that you have balance, that you treat yourself well, and that you spend enough time sleeping, but this loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. So making sure that you meditate and sleep well, making sure that you are basically taking care of yourself, because usually that type of message comes through when you will need your strength the most, because there may be challenges coming up. So this is definitely a good reminder, and so is action. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. And usually that means that, you need to be very sharp and very aware, because there may be opportunities that are coming your way that have been very difficult to kind of align for you. So make sure that you are not missing anything. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. So, definitely, focus on making sure that you are high vibration rather than low vibration, making sure that you meditate and, taking care of all the responsibilities that you may have. Continue taking action and trust your intuition, and you will see that the results will be there. Let's see, I also pulled two ancestors and angels cards, and they are Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns, and Stag, trust and thrive. That is a wonderful message, and I think it kind of reminds us, because if you may have kind of lost some faith in people, it's definitely going to be difficult to accomplish your goals. So making sure that you have healthy connections with people around you is important. A Stag is a card that suggests you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer. Trust in yourself, your gifts, strength, power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you're willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe, because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. So this is definitely is a card of abundance. And of course, there may be the elder reminds us that time is a very important thing, and as time passes, so do traditions, and sometimes traditions need to be changed in order to agree with the time that is current, because sometimes older traditions don't have a place in a modern world. So make sure that you are not feeling like you are in chains or like you are bound to something. You can modify different ways of doing things. Maybe you believe that I don't know, that you can't marry someone, or maybe you believe that you can't have a job that you want a job because, I don't know, boys don't do that job or girls don't do that job. Make sure that you break through those kind of established ways of thinking, because you are given a unique life and you need to make sure that you're using it to its full potential. Because if you're using it to its full potential, then you have the most out of it, which makes the experience so much more meaningful. And that affects us, and it also affects the divine. So these are the messages from the universe cards. This one says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition, and I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So make sure that whatever you're experiencing is good for your soul. Make sure that you are reconnecting with nature. Make sure that you are reconnecting with people who have stable background and who, affect you in a stable, balanced way. Make sure that, you pay attention who is around you, because we are who we hang out with. We are who we surround ourselves with. And when we surround ourselves with people, even though we may love them, but they have low vibration, they might not be a good influence on us. They might be holding us back. So, outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Also means that, how you feel on the inside is what you see. And so when you surround yourself with people that help you, achieve, then it also stabilizes your internal condition. But, making sure that you meditate and that you clear negative energy, maybe burning sage, also is important. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Like I said, meditating is very important to make sure that you're fully aware of all your surroundings and all the possibilities that there are. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And please leave any comments. I appreciate all feedback. Also, please check back for the Sagittarius monthly reading for the month of August. I will be doing that later this week. And thank you so much for visiting. Again, if you liked my video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.